at WLFE-DB.com for upcoming shows and so much more.
Hey everyone, it's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Kristie for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Kristie even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage, A Taste of the Universe. I'm Mike with my wonderful co-host, Kristie London. How are you doing this evening?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm here.
You're here. You look tired.
I'm tired. It's been a crazy couple of days. And
you're shuffling a deck of cards just now? Is that what you were doing?
No, I didn't get myself just off the couch. I just went and picked up my Jeep after putting a new lift package on
That's not. Wait. I said, I don't know what you heard, but I said, did you just shuffle a deck of cards?
Oh, no, I moved some stuff in the drawer in my toolbox so I could get to things here.
Tap the headset.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I think you were waiting to see how long I was going to take to unmute myself. I saw that little grin on your face when you unmuted and started to talk.
That was some of the idea there. To make sure you see what you're going to do here. Oh, there's the volume. There I go.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Where's My Sage? Welcome to our crazy universe.
Yes. So we're rocking it out, and
I know you like that. You like that? No, Tanya. Actually, I'm
going to let you do the hello buttons today. So.
Oh, are you really? But I'm doing so I have to work and I have to do your job too?
No, I'll do the rest. You can just do the hello. So.
Good evening, my eyes. You just didn't want to have to deal with Tanya. That's the problem.
No. She thinks you're in the shower. We're gonna go with that.
She does, and I'm gonna explain all of that. It does. This is cool. So here's the thing. Oh crap! See, you can see my corner. Okay, so I'm still adjusting. Kristie came into the 21st century and got a green screen, so Mike could stop having a heart attack about my background and everything else. And I could try to fit in with the whole idea of a live podcast show.
Yep.
So I decided to choose this picture for a reason. This is actually a photo. And what it is of, if I actually move my head this way, will they see my cursor? Can you see my cursor right here? Can you guys all see it? Okay.
So we do this instead.
So see right here? There we go. That's why I see. Good thing I gave you all the pictures. So if you look straight back and you see this figure that looks like they're floating, right? And there's another one that's even better, Mike. Put the other one up, please. Okay. So if you can they see my cursor, or is this just a
no?
Let me see. What the hell? How am I supposed to do this? Okay. So
are they in the drive?
Yes, they are. I did everything you always asked me to do, so you can do what you got to do.
All right. Why don't you talk about your event next week? I'll take care of this little.
And then we'll explain my background and how Kristie made it into the 21st century and is starting to catch up.
Yep.
All right. So while Mike gets his crap together, I'm kidding. He's fine. Don't give me that look. So events coming up. What do we have coming up? Oh yeah, I have 2 coming up. And the one is coming up really fast. That's like a week and a half away. So for all of your Pennsylvania peeps, I will be in your neck of the woods from the 4th to the 6th, because I will be giving private readings over in the Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, the 1912 Hoover House. And it's called Mystic and Mystery Weekend. there's going to be a lot going on. Dave Schrader's going to be there. April, the New Jersey housewife, right? April, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Really cool. Can't wait to meet her. There's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of readers, a lot of healers, a lot of different events and things that you can participate in, like a group meditation, things like that. Stacy's really working hard to make this event different than most. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to go. But I will be there giving private reading sessions Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be a long weekend, but it's going to be great. I can't wait. So come out and see me if you are in the neighborhood, or if you like taking, a long weekend and taking a road trip. There we go. Here it is. And I've never been there, so I'm looking forward to it. Pam Barry owns it. And she and her husband, Steve, do a lot of work with the Gettysburg Bash in August as well. So I'm really looking forward to going to this. It'll be a good time. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I was right. The housewife of the psychic housewife of New Jersey. Yes. Love it. So it'll be a good time. Dave Schrader, we've met last year, so looking forward to seeing him again as well. And everyone else is going to be there. A lot of new people that I have not met before. So that's always exciting too. And while I am doing this, you, my dear, will be already out on your own adventure, correct?
Yeah.
What's Mike going to be up to?
I'm going to be sitting on the beach. I give up.
You know what? You suck. You had to say it like that, didn't you? You absolutely had to say it like that.
I gave up on Bigfoot this week. What can I say? I'm meeting up Matt from Central Florida Bigfoot, and we're going to get into the woods, and I'm going to be grumpy, snotty, and no, we're going to have a great time. I got a new camera to mess around with. So we're trying to. I'm going to try doing like Matt and go with the new Panasonic and see how that's going to go. I'm going to see how he does with his stuff and make sure I've got the old gimbal charged up and it's ready to rock and roll, so we can get out there and definitely do some filming with the gimbal. There's the charging cables attached to it, so we're going to get that going again.
Wait a minute. Gimbal.
Yeah.
For all of you who don't understand, gimbal is a drinking word on this show.
We don't drink on this show, but it's usually water.
Yeah, like I have tea or water. We live big around here. However, gimbal, you raise your glass and you take a sip. Hopefully I don't burn myself.
Yeah, you're going to burn yourself.
So, yes. And then after that, you will find both of us, right?
Yes.
We will be in Rochester. Well, I'll be going to your neck of the woods. And
in Geneseo, New York for the Winter Parafest.
I didn't get that out fast enough for you, or what's the deal? Are we a little crabby and testy tonight? What's the deal?
Got a good night ahead of us.
And so what are we doing there, Michael? What are we going to do?
Let's see. I'm doing a Bigfoot panel. You're doing a paranormal panel. We got to have a lot of cool friends. It's for the Veterans Outreach. And there we go. And
I'm also doing a gallery reading, which is an extra cost, but all of the proceeds go directly to the Veterans Outreach. And that will be Friday night at 8:00. So I get to kick off this awesome, wonderful event. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So hoping for a great turnout there as well. Oh, now you're quiet?
No. Here's your answer.
All right. So for those of you who are wondering, and those of you who are just coming on now, as you see, I just saw Tanya's. Thank you, Tanya. Always have my back. All right. So there's a story behind this. So this picture was actually taken on the 8th floor at the Statler City Hotel. And I know we have to talk about that too. That's so cool. Today has just been quite a day, huh? And it'll never happen again either. So anyways, so this was taken on the 8th floor of the Statler City Hotel in Buffalo, New York, where we were, there was a lot of tours, and up until recently when it was purchased because the former owner passed away. He actually died in a plane crash. So we would give tours, and the nice thing was the group who was running it, Greater Western New York Paranormal Society, Dan Class's group, they always wanted a medium with every group, and these tours really took off. So it was really great, so a lot of times Chelsea Gill was there. I was there. Amy Brock, I should say now, definitely was helping out. So here we are doing this tour this one night. Now, mind you, this photo was actually taken behind me. I was facing the other way, right? And I was nowhere near this. And I was actually looking out, facing a window. There is a girl named Mary Jean Carlo back in the 1940s. She unfortunately jumped to her death out one of the windows that we were standing in front of. And she is said to be on this floor. So the last couple of years that I was helping out with the tours there, it seems she took a liking to me because I was actually able to truly channel her, and allow her to work through me. That's actually how I was invited to be on the Travel Channel, Destination Fear, because it actually happened. Somebody saw me do it, and it was just a really cool experience. So, and they had never had her do that before, connect with anybody in that way, or get, any answers. So this was, that was the first experience. This was my second real good experience that was documented. So here I was looking out this window and addressing and talking to the group, and people were just kind of looking around doing their thing. And all of a sudden I started to feel her. And so I found myself standing like this. And for those of you who know Pam, our friend Pam, she was on this tour with us. And so I found that my hands locked and I was just standing. And I just kind of stopped talking. And the more I did this, the harder I was grasping.
Going the wrong way.
And
there we go. There's a second photo.
The whiter my knuckles got, but I could break free, but I couldn't break free. There it is. So I finally said to Pam, after like 5 minutes, you got to take a picture. You need to start snapping pictures of me. So here you see the way I'm facing. The picture was taken behind me going to my left. So somebody was standing against like a partial wall, probably 25 feet behind me or 20 feet behind me. Hi, Deb. Thanks. Hey, that's what I do. So here I was, and you can see how white my knuckles are in this picture and how purple from how tight I was squeezing my hands. So I didn't find out till the next day. Somebody texted me and said, I have pictures that look a lot like what happened. And he was called to take pictures behind him past this wall he was standing against. So he snapped, and he caught those pictures, which is the one behind me, the two that Michael is putting up here. Sorry, guys, as usual, my throat, my voice, everything is just not cooperating tonight. So he emailed those pictures to me, and that's what we found. At the very moment that this was happening, he was drawn to snap behind him, and that's what he caught. And if you see, the one is more clear than the other. The one picture is clear. Yeah.
It's something new. I thought I'd try it, so didn't.
Okay. Can you put the other ones back up? So here at the same time I'm doing this, where are the other? Yeah. So this one, she's not as clear, but you can see clearly where her arms are up like this, like they're out in front of her, right? And the other one, you can't see the arms as clear, but you can see her, the outline of her more so. And it's quite tragic because, she was very young, and she was actually from Batavia, New York, which is about an hour from Buffalo, maybe a little less from where we were in downtown Buffalo. And it was said that she checked in, and she was staying at the Statler Hotel. And then the day she died, she actually took a bus back to Batavia, back home. She had lunch with her mother. She got back on a bus, came back to the hotel, and then jumped later that day. So what little we've been able to get out of her, especially with working with her, she has a lot of anger. She's a sweet person, but there are things that obviously she either didn't talk about, couldn't talk about, and but one thing she definitely does do is protect the children, and she watches over the children. And her stronger feelings come from a place of frustration because she never felt like she was understood. That's one thing that always comes out a lot. And the first time it actually happened, Dan Class was with us. and she kind of went after Dan. And so that was quite the interesting, because Dan's seen me work many times, but he's never seen me do anything like that. So that was, look on his face was priceless. Yeah, just for that reason, it was great. But yeah, I mean, I'm honored that she trusted me enough, and I could trust her enough that we could make this kind of a deeper connection, and I can allow her to do what she did and what she does when I go there. In order to help tell her story and get little, even if it's just a little bit at a time, get that out. So that means a lot to me. And obviously you can see some more anomalies in the pictures that could very well be an R, but may not be. But that was pretty clear considering. So, yeah.
Okay, you got some follow-up questions here from the audience here. So Maria wants to know, do you think this is the most haunted place in Buffalo or Western New York area?
The most haunted, I think it ranks up there with a couple of others. Hinsdale is definitely haunted, and people have lots of different experiences there. I think the reason this place is massive. The Statler is massive. What's it like? God, I can't remember how many square feet it is.
You got a former president. You have to, if I remember correctly, I'm not getting messed up with the Lafayette. It's got a former presidential library in it. I mean, it's
absolutely it does. Yeah, it just seen, because it was the crown jewel of the city back in its day. Literally, that's what it was known for. And
it's gigantic.
18 floors, and that's just with the rooms. That didn't include the basement. That didn't include all that. It's all gone. Oh my God, when we walked through there, it was all torn out. Some of the most significant and just historic places in that building have been ripped out, concrete busted up, and it's gone. And it's being made into parking, paved paradise to put up a parking lot space. And this is exactly what they did. I'm just hoping that with the new renovations and the new owner, they take care of it, and they really understand what they have. And but there are definitely some other. The hell are you doing?
Not doing anything over here. What?
Oh, okay. So I really hope that they really take care of it and allow us at some point to go back in and to do more investigations. It does seem lonely there since we've not been there, and it feels like the spirits miss us. But I think overall, it's one of the most haunted places in Buffalo, at least that I've been to. But Hinsdale is another one. Hotel Lafayette is quite active itself. But there are so many places around Buffalo and in Buffalo, Niagara area, though, too, that I have not been to, or that there's a lot of places I'm not aware of either, but one of the most that I have been to, yes, to answer your question, the long and short way. So, yeah, I'm going to apologize, guys, because now I'm going to make crinkle noises because my nose is running like a mother tonight. So, yeah. It's going to be great. Maybe if this weather stopped going from 50 degrees to negative 10 degrees every other 3 days, maybe we wouldn't get so messed up. But so that's why I chose this background tonight. I'm testing out my new green screen, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just kind of choose something cool that means something to me. So that's where this all came from. So no, Tanya, I didn't take a picture in the shower. That is not a picture of the shower. But that is tarp that was hanging, because that floor at that point in that place was under construction, and lots of construction ongoing all the time.
Yeah, definitely an interesting place. A lot of nice architecture. There's a lot of places in our area between Rochester and Niagara Falls, Buffalo, that are just really cool places. And we try to get to them, and if you have suggestions of some places to go, we're always there. There was another question from Cindy, was there one floating by the chair? But I think that's the one you just described in the back. So
yes,
yes, back up that. So yeah, that's what we were seeing there on that second screen here. Pull that back up, and
that's it right there.
Go back over here, right there. Yeah, behind the chair, and I can zoom in without going into doing that.
It's almost
that
like
red circle thing.
That red circle thing. Yeah.
I am not a red circle person, so sorry.
You're so boring.
I know, but you do enough Bigfoot stuff, everybody wants to red circle everything. So, but there's nothing there.
So, yes, I don't know. I may change it. I mean, I'm going to change it up, obviously, but we'll see. So, all right. So tonight we are answering questions. Yes.
Yes.
Can't wait.
please like, share, subscribe. Get the word out there.
Yes,
And
do your thing, Michael.
we're trying a new keyboard here. So that's why you guys are hearing all this noise, because I'm moving things around in the little tray here to get things closer to me. A little workbench. So this is also my knife shop. I mean, I do a little bit of everything in this room. So
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit of that. It's all good.
all right. So there's another question. No. Chat in between chat. I was just trying to see if there was commercials. So yeah,
gotcha.
Tommy,
right.
I always got something new to break. Mess up the show with, that's what I do. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Because he's got to do it last minute. Absolutely, he's got to do it last minute. He can't do it,
No, it's been fine, but I went through and I did some work, and
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it is a reading show.
It is a reading show.
We are going to do some live. Come on in and join us. But again, Mike has got to make his usual speech. If you're going to come join us, please make sure you got clothes on. That doesn't mean, while you're watching. Well, I mean, if that's up to you, you're at home, if that's what you want to do. But no, we are not watching you through the TV screen at this time. That was a question the last time we did a reading show, but we're here. Please ask your question once. Some of those questions I see are already popping in here. We are coming to you from 8 different locations, so you may not see the questions that I'm seeing on my side, because we are coming to you from Where's My Sage on Facebook and YouTube. We are coming to you from Tactical Bigfoot Research on YouTube and Facebook. We are coming to you from WLFE on Strim TV, and of course we are coming to you from Kristie London's business page, her public page, and her YouTube page. So those are there. Later on, I will turn around and upload that information. So if you're listening to the show and have to pop out for some reason or want to catch older shows, you can find them on your favorite podcast location or watch the older shows on YouTube.
You were like, and you froze.
Oh, well, I'm working fine on this end. So who knows? Whatever. So, but again, so you know, if you want to find those older shows, YouTube, Facebook, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Apple, all your favorite podcast locations, Spotify, please like, share, and download. And then the same for Facebook and YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. The numbers are coming up on YouTube, and the more numbers I have, it's easier for me to do things on my end when it comes to editing. So
YouTube. Please.
Yeah,
Tommy, all you have to do is find him on Facebook, Tactical Bigfoot Research, and just hit like. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What?
Excuse me. And
sorry, I was in the other comment.
So here is mine. So as far as the now my stomach's gonna start growling. Sorry. So as for tonight with your questions, wow, we're just like animated all over the place. My stomach, your dogs, your crinkling stuff. I'm, whatever. Okay. So seriousness. Okay. So when you ask your questions, please make sure that you keep them short, sweet, and to the point. Please don't ask multiple questions in one paragraph. Please don't repeat your questions. Mike has a lot going on his end, and he needs to keep track of it. He has a great system that works, so we don't want to mess with it. Also, every time you repeat something or make it too long, what happens is it pushes up the feed to a point where we can't always scroll back and find it. Spirit will make sure the questions that need to be answered are answered tonight, as well as Mike has his system, and we go with the flow and we roll with the punches. Spirit's in control. So please keep an open mind and remember that even if you don't get an individual message from me tonight, that does not mean that you're not going to receive a message in a situation like this, in a party, in a gathering, whatever the case is. It is about the overall experience that we go through together. So one person's question may be similar to yours, or their answer or their message may speak volumes to you. And that is how Spirit's going to reach you, because there's no possible way, even in a 2-hour show, for me to ever reach all of you. So I do the best I can. So the more you come into this with an open mind and an open heart, the more you will get out of this. And that's what's important. This is also a quick forum, so that means I am not always able to explain everything about how my gifts work. If ever you leave here and you are confused, upset, you don't understand what's going on, please feel free to reach out to me. Not tonight, tomorrow, or the next day. Do it within the next 2 days. And I will be happy to spend a few minutes with you and explain some things to you, and clarify what I can clarify. I know it can be a little confusing. So again, just keep an open mind, roll with the punches. And if you can, please give me the name of the person. It's, you can ask me about your parents, you can ask me about, grandparents or a cousin, but it does help, especially in this kind of a situation, if you give me a name and I can ask them to come forward. All right. There's going to be a lot going on this end of things over here. So the more information you give me, the better. Okay. So I think,
just kind of drop the last little disclaimers in there, the explicit language. Please like, share, subscribe. The entertainment purposes. Find me in there.
You're so full.
New York State. I got to do what I got to do here. Prior episodes on YouTube. And there we got to go. Okay. So.
Yeah, you just throw my ticker in there and just say, I got to do what I got to do for New York State. It's bull. Whatever.
All right.
And please join us in the studio. It really does break it up and make it more fun for me to have you here in front of me. So don't be afraid, and if you don't want your camera on, you don't have to have your camera on.
There's the link for joining us in Streamer. The only thing we ask is, again, please
have a shirt on.
Have a shirt on.
Please have a shirt on.
Please. If not, I gotta change things and harder. And so, all right. First one from Jen. Good evening. I'm wondering if there are any messages for me.
Hi, Jen. I'm hearing be patient. Be kind. Be understanding. And then I'm hearing you never know. And I almost feel like that last statement was in response to your thinking about what I just said. Be patient, be kind, be understanding. And I feel like you thought or felt why. And they said, because you never know. And I feel like maybe you're not showing the patience that somebody needs from you right now, or, but you don't understand that maybe there is something going on that you're unaware of. And I don't think they're not in any way making it sound like you're a bad person, or that you're not a good person or not nice. It's just that maybe, you're not realizing why somebody may be acting the way they are or not, or whatever the case is. And it's like that whole saying, just be kind. Everybody is fighting their own battles every day that you don't know about. So I'm also seeing a fishing pole specifically too, a fishing pole. I do see a man with a fishing hat on too. And a black fly. I do feel like this is a grandfather figure of some sort for you. Yeah. And a black fly, like just a regular fly, the ones we can't stand in the summertime. So that's it though. Nothing else. So, don't worry, it will be okay. Whatever's going on, they're just encouraging you to be a little more patient so that you don't get frustrated, or upset at somebody. And they can just get through whatever it is they need to get through, and they can move on, and everything can go back to the way it was, or go back to normal. All right. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Another quick reminder on here. If you are coming on live with us, please, once you're done asking your question, I'm going to ask you to pop out of the back of the studio. That way I have room for more folks to come in. And to get rid of that. there was something else, and I just totally I forgot what I was going. Oh, any validation. So like Jen's got in here, says thank you. That makes a lot of sense.
Thank you.
So yeah, drop that in there. Please only ask the questions once. And the next one is from Jamie. First question: are there any messages for my daughter Annalise and Kelsey, or my daughter Annalise and Kelsey from their aunt?
Hi, Jamielynn. I'm trying to talk and I feel like it's catching right here. Like I can't finish. And like my voice is going. But what I heard, first and foremost, what I heard was Auntie loves you. Auntie loves you. And I see like costume jewelry, like a costume, like necklace. And I feel like I'm playing dress up and I feel like I'm doing girly things and having fun. And I'm like itchy and I'm fidgety. I'm also getting like a dull pain in my head over here. And I keep going back and forth. I can't tell if it was actually because I hit my head or if I got headaches, but I almost feel like maybe I hit my head or had an accident of some sort and it makes me, and then therefore cause like, the headaches after that. I feel like you have two girls and, wow, my voice is like, this is not me. This is whoever. I see a little girl with really dark hair and a ponytail and bangs, straight bangs, sitting on a bed reading. And I feel like it's your younger daughter. And the focus for me is on the reading in the books. And I'm hearing do more of that. Yeah. And that's it. So thank you for your question. Best of luck. Okay. Come on, somebody join me in the studio. I want to see your faces. I like to see your faces. Come on.
It's there.
Everyone's always like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to do my makeup.
Maria's wondering if either of us looked into the Dyatlov Pass incident. And
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, it's
Make a note of that.
Interesting setup. A bunch of Russian skier hikers, college age kids, go off and disappear, and they find their bodies, and they cut themselves through a tent, and their bodies are mutilated and everything like that. They blamed it on Bigfoot. They blamed it on avalanches. They blamed it on UFOs. So yeah, it's an interesting. It's an interesting thing. We'll have to find somebody that's an expert in that area. So there's a lot of shows out there. Josh Cates has done a few. It's making some headway back again into the news. But
well, all of a sudden, I feel like I got bashed real hard over my head, and I feel like my throat got slit down here all the way through. Yeah.
Well, no, go through and take a look.
See what you do to me?
It's an interesting thing. So yeah.
My head feels funny.
There's a whole bunch of specials on it and everything. So
Dyatlov.
Yeah, I'll try to drop you something.
I'm sure you will. You've sent me links for dumber stuff, so just make sure you get.
No, it's a good one.
That's what I mean. So this sounds good.
There's Travel Channel. One of the Travel Channels. If you got money, I mean, Josh spent a whole bunch of money. Well, he didn't, but. Discovery Channel, send them over there for like 3 weeks and interview military guys and scientists and everything else. This is from Penny. I'm wondering if there are any messages from my grandmother, Ethel, at this time, or my dad, Walter. Thank you very much.
Hi, Penny.
And come on, join us, folks.
No, Penny, you should come and join me in the studio. Come in. It's real easy. Okay, so I feel like part of this dizzy, funky feeling in my head, though, I feel like part of that is your grandmother. I feel like she got dizzy spells. And as I'm writing, I'm losing muscle control on my left side, my arm, my hand. I just said Grandma Ethel, and she said, I'm here, honey. And I can hear her feet shuffling when she walks. And she looks like she has the old style flat slippers, with the open back. That flip flop. She's definitely she's in a nightgown and a house coat. She looks to be a little taller too. She seems a little taller. A lot of anxiety in my chest all of a sudden. Yeah, she seems to be maybe like 5'9". Like she's definitely a little taller. She's thinner. And then she says to you, "I'm always around you. I'm always around you. Don't question that. I'm always around you." And then she shows me your new house. She said, "I like it." She winks at you. "I like it." She says, "It's about time. You deserve it." "Clean your cupboards," she said. Clean your cupboards. And that's it. So, best of luck with your new house. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll put that one back in there. So, next one is going to be for my eyes. I have a really strange question. Can a place or building, I'm going to butcher that, begulling, like make people who are there obsessed about it? We have seen that happen.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Sure. I mean, and there's different theories about why that happens. There's different, accounts to why that can happen. Yeah, Hinsdale is one to be known for that. A lot of people say once they go and they feel called back, like the house calls to them and they have to go back. Is that a particular spirit in the house? Is that the energy of the house itself or the land? Who knows? I believe it's most likely different for everybody, to be honest with you, depending on the connections that you make with a place and a person and a spirit and an energy, whatever you want to say. But yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yep. Virgin's another one. I mean, we've been to a couple. We've seen what it's done to some of our friends where they've dumped all their money into those places and they can't get away. And I mean, just the obsession. It's really.
Yeah.
Says he's got a cabin in the Adirondacks, a lot like that.
We'd love to see it.
Forever while. Yeah, we're always in
especially out there. Especially out that way. Absolutely.
That's one of those places I run to. So
yes,
Penny,
good question.
Yep. Penny's got a follow.
Thank you.
So Penny says, "Thank you. Sounds like my grandmother."
Good.
And then we'll fall back here. Let's see. My eyes. My husband stepped on the dock and made an offer. Those are cool.
Very cool. We'd love to see it.
Yeah. Always good to see cool places like
that. Thank you.
So, so let's go into our next one. Again, guys, that patch is in there. Go ahead and jump on that. We did that one there. Debbie has got a question. Any messages from Joyce tonight?
Hi, Debbie. Oh boy, does she ever. God, I miss her. She's going so fast. I can't even. It's a lot like I'm like, "Hey Joyce, what's up?" She's going, "What the hell? What are you doing? What were you thinking? Why not? Why aren't you?" Like she's just like spewing all these questions at you. So I don't know what you're doing or not doing, but as I'm saying that, I am seeing the cruise ship you were just on. I don't know if you're still on it, but the cruise that you just took. She's like, "Get out there. Get out there." She says you were afraid to take a chance. And she wishes you would have. And then she's got her she has her baseball mitt and she's going like this with her baseball mitt on. Like, that's it. So be careful what you ask for. So thanks for your question. Best of luck with whatever that is.
And all right, there, not hit the other swatches. So this is for Jan. Have been going through a lot lately. Any messages due to this, please? And thank you.
Hi, Jan. Wow, I have like this heaviness on my chest. The first thing that came to me was self-care. You need to start practicing some hardcore self-care. Your spirit guides started talking to me, and they were very blunt and said to me, she needs help. Like, you need to seek out some help to deal with what you're going through. You need to do some hardcore soul searching, they're saying. Really decide what you want, who you want to be, and what your life is going to be all about. I see you as very happy-go-lucky. I see you as, I feel like you're a good person. I feel like you have a lot going for you, and you can have a lot going for you. You just have to make some decisions. They are going to feel like they're mountainous and ginormous. They really are not. So don't make things out to be more than they need to be. And you will come out on top, more than on top. So your spirit guides just said you have to love yourself. It's time to love yourself. Just be honest with yourself about what you want, who you want, and what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be. Yeah. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with that. Joyce and I have a thing. Come on, you know that. Thank you. Oh, God. Can't wait to hear about it if you want to share it with me later. Hi, Matt. We're just going to wait. And we're just going to. Michael.
All right.
That's for your little shit stunt at the beginning of the show when you thought you were going to catch me not unmuting my stuff.
Special banner, you know.
That is called karma, baby, right there.
The occasional explicit language button. So I've been pretty good with my language.
If I did, I could have just let you keep going. I'm sure everybody at home is laughing their butts off at you.
They'd probably be pretty happy. That's probably what the thank you was for, because I was muted. Yeah. So Matt's there. Hello, Matt.
Hi,
We're going to be out with Matt next week. Hopefully, if he doesn't leave me in the woods. Because I'd leave me in the woods lately. Jamal has, how's this work? Just drop your question in the chat. Again, we're coming to you from 8 different locations tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe. We did the follow-up on Debbie's that you were on right on.
Excellent. And please come on in the studio and join us, Jamal. You're new here. If you want to join me in the studio and do this face-to-face, Mike has a link. Maybe you should post it again. I don't know if they can access it, if it's gone up too much.
No, it's there.
Okay. To me, it looks different, so I don't know what it looks. What it's actually.
No, it's good. Okay. We're going to go ahead and drop in here with the next one.
Somebody come visit me.
Oh, boy. Denise, anything from my parents?
Hi, Denise. I feel like your dad's stepping forward because I'm in your house. And I'm seeing like your back door handle. I'm seeing, I feel like there's something about your door handles or your door locks or something about your doors. And I feel like I want you to secure them or fix them or make them more secure in some way. keep seeing the back door. I just need to caution you, or the back or the side door. You know what? The side door. I'm hearing the kids are getting so big, but keep an eye on your son. And he's showing me a little girl with braids in her hair. He says, I'm proud of you for making a difficult step. And I feel like I keep getting tickled on my forehead here. And then he says, you can do it. You can do it. So kudos for whatever you did, and know that he's watching. And that's it. So thank you very much for your question, Denise. Best of luck, honey.
Let me unmute myself here, and it's going to be one of those nights tonight. So we do have somebody in our back room to come in and ask a question.
Yay!
And Jamal, if you're ready, if you can give me a thumbs up, and we will bring you.
She even has a shirt on. It's great.
Yeah, that's
big win in our book there. I'm just kidding.
For those that haven't turned in,
Tim will never live that down.
He's not going to be able to live that one down at all.
No, never.
So. All right. Good evening. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Hi. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're like, I was like, how do I do that? Okay.
Really easy. See?
It's easy, actually. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
So this is actually, I don't know. Okay. Oh, sorry. I got new glasses on, so everything is like moving on me right now. It's really weird. This is I don't know if my mom's with you, because I need to ask her a little bit of a question.
Holy crap. I feel like I'm picking up on your dad.
No.
Okay. Is he alive?
I don't know if he is or not. That's the question I asked my mom.
That was what?
That's the question I need to ask my mother.
Okay, because I have what feels like a male spirit with me, and I wrote down father. And the way my chest and back hurt, and the way I am having a hard time breathing, he either had a heart attack or he had a heart issue.
When?
And what's that?
When?
I want to say close to 10 years ago. I'm getting 10. And I feel like whatever the heart issue is or was, I feel like it's hereditary.
Great.
Well, it doesn't mean you're going to get it, but you're being given a heads up so you can be proactive.
And we are not medical professionals. We'll put that out there. So
yeah, right. This is not a 12-step program.
What's your mom's first name, honey?
Sharon.
Spell it.
Sharon.
She's wearing a cardigan, kind of a sweater, and it looks like it's buttoned. The top button is buttoned.
My mother was very no. Maybe my grandmother.
I was going to say somebody is here and looks like that. So who would wear that, or who did?
Well, I never met my grandmother, so I don't know.
Any of them?
No, I met my mother. Yeah.
I didn't mean your mother. I feel like okay. I'm also getting a pain like right here under my clavicle, under my collarbone. Can you make a connection with anybody, past or present, alive or dead, who would have this issue? Who?
Well, I can lift the veil and call a couple of people actually if I wanted to. But I'm mostly focused on my mother right now.
Okay, we have to let whoever's coming forward come forward.
Okay.
I know what you want, but they're going to give you what you need. And I'm going to do my best to help you get what you're looking for, but they know what you need in this moment. So I need you to validate what is happening, because we won't be able to focus on anything else. Mm-hmm. Who past or present had this issue or pain like around this area?
My mother died of cancer.
In this area? Because I feel like it's a port. Does she have a port somewhere up here?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Somebody had an issue because it hurts right here. It could be anybody.
I don't know if it has a port.
Well, any reason for a pain here at all?
Oh, my mother died of cancer, so I don't know.
Okay. But it could be anybody who passed away, anybody at all, anyone. It could be an old neighbor. It could be patients if you're in healthcare. It could be an old teacher you had. It could be an old neighbor. It could be your best friend's grandparents, or grandpa. It doesn't matter. So is anyone make a connection with your gut with
My
anything I'm
stepson.
saying? Your stepson?
He had a port.
Spell his first name.
Adam.
Spell it.
Adam. Adam.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I have you spell names because I use your voice vibration. It helps the flow of the energy. I keep jumping back and forth. Past, present, alive, dead, alive, dead.
Adam passed away in 2018.
Okay. Thank you for that. So when I first feel like they are past and then they make me go back and forth, that tells me that's Spirit's way of telling me that he was not ready to go at the time he passed.
No, he wasn't.
Also, the way he's not, every way that they do things and every way they don't do things with me is a part of the communication. So it tells me, everything tells me something. The way he is coming forward and not coming forward tells me a lot about how he died. He was not able to communicate either effectively or at all at the time he passed, correct?
No.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay. You need to deal with this. You need to deal with his death, and you need to understand it wasn't your fault. And the harder you fight it and the longer you try to avoid it and you avoid the pain, the harder it's going to be and the more shut off and closed off you're going to be, because he's telling me that you are wondering where he is and why he's not reaching out to you, and he is.
He actually did reach out to me last night, actually. He asked me where his wallet was at. I was like, what do you need his wallet for? Yeah.
Well, you would be feeling him in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Closer. You're missing that connection. You're missing it in here. And you need that connection. He really is asking you to please deal with this. And he all I keep hearing is it was not your fault. And actually, he takes responsibility on a certain level for not taking care of himself. Are you able to validate that?
Yep.
Thank you. So he just keeps going, Dad, please stop. He called you Dad. Please stop. Please stop. He said, let us help you. He's desperate for you to help him. So I see him in a car. I feel like you taught him how to drive.
No, he is my age. He was 42 when he died.
Did you go joyriding? Did you go for car trips? Did you?
No, we used to hang out in church and make fun of people.
Why am I seeing you guys in a car together?
Oh,
and I feel like you're in the passenger seat.
Well, I mean, we went driving one time, but it was to church and that was it.
Okay. Well, that must have been a good time, because I felt like it was like a joyride and you had, okay, there you go. Thank you. Because that's how he made me feel, like you were having a good time. Like it felt like a road trip to me, not like a road trip like Mike and I would take, because you never know who's going to come out of that one. But no, we have fun. And and I feel like it was the same for you. So he's remembering that. He says you have to focus on the happy times and the things that make you smile and feel good. He said, I love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now I have a female stepping forward for you.
There's 4 females passed in the last 5 years.
Okay, so this one is showing me a tea kettle. Who is this?
My ex's mom.
So like your mother-in-law, for all intents and purposes, this is your mother-in-law.
Yeah,
so
I slapped my ex with a tea kettle.
What was her first name?
Annabelle.
Spell it.
Annable, I think.
Thank you. It doesn't matter. I just need your voice. I don't care how you spell it. So she's also using symbols, and the way she's communicating with me also tells me that she was not able to communicate either effectively or at all at the time that she passed. Is that correct?
I didn't know she passed.
Okay.
I found her on Facebook.
Gotcha. So I'm seeing she's not showing herself to me, and that's all she showed me was the tea kettle. She wants you to know that she's around.
That's funny.
And then I see an olive branch.
Yeah, she was quite the instigator between me and my ex.
Yeah.
We would go between him and me. It was pretty interesting.
So know that she is in the light and therefore not capable of coming through to cause hurt. She's coming through to try to help make amends. You can receive it however you want. Part of it is to help you heal. Part of it is to help her soul heal, because even though we go into the light and we pass away, it does not mean that our soul doesn't have work to do. So it's, as mediums, we do this for the people who are left behind, but we also do it for those who have passed. So you can take that for what it is. She's not saying anything else. Actually, I feel like she's going away now. That's all she wanted to do. She wasn't here to impede on anything. But that is all I'm receiving on you for tonight, at least. So I thank you very much for joining me and joining us in the studio. And I hope this
Someone
helps.
else was doing it. I was like, oh, I better get in there.
I know. Usually we have a bunch of people. Nobody wants to come on and visit us tonight. I was like, what the heck? But I do have to move on. There are a lot of other questions, but I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too.
All right. Oh, wow. Okay, it's 9:00 already.
Maybe you should play the commercial.
We got to do a little commercial. Yep. So grab something to drink. Actually, watch this one because this is for the upcoming event for the Winter Parafest. So I'm going to share screen. And make sure I've got the right audio going this time, not me. And let's share that one up here. So from Where's My Sage? Let's do a little quick commercial here. And I'm muting myself, and we're back.
And you just took yourself right on out too.
Yeah, it's 9:00. Yeah, so, but yeah, folks, if you're in the Western New York area, come on up there and join us in Geneseo at the end of March, and a lot of our cool friends that'll be there. Kristie's kind of helping out the panels, and I'm going to be doing one. She's organizing them. And again, the proceeds are going to the Veterans Outreach. So it's a really good cause. It's a nice location, some great friends. A whole bunch of our Naked and Afraid folks will be floating in.
And come into the VIP because, I'm going to be there and there's going to be so many of us there that night. And it's going to be like a bowling party kind of thing. So it's going to be cool. Music, dancing. It's going to be fun. Yeah, so come out and see us. You know what?
Question from beef? Denise. So
we already did this one. Again, karma, baby. It's okay, Michael. You had a long day.
Yeah. Okay. Mariah has a question. Any message from my Grandpa Sherman, Grandma Mary, or Grandma Joanne?
Hi, Mariah. I feel like your grandfather just walked in. So taller gentleman, head kind of goes down like this, so it kind of goes down, slumps into his shoulders a little bit. He kind of shuffles and his feet kind of go forward a little bit more so than actually taking steps when he walks. He says, "Whew, you have a lot going on over here." I also had issues in my chest, like with my heart, cardiopulmonary. And it's in my back too. So definitely, he showed me you as a child, like on a swing set. And when they show me things like that, they're referring back to happy memories. And usually they want you to remember those times and they want you to go back to that place, like a place of innocence in a time where you could be free to be yourself. And I feel like that's what you need to really be doing right now is be free to be yourself. He said, stop living within the confines of other people that other people set for you. It's very close to home, the person who does this to you. It's a lifestyle by now, but it's not okay. And you're feeling the pressure and you're feeling it. And I feel like for a long time, you're so able to be flexible and you're able to just go with the flow, but they're taking advantage of you on that level instead of rising to the occasion or meeting you halfway. The more you give, the more they expect, instead of being a partner or helping out or, being observant of what else needs to be done. You also have to stop spinning your wheels. And I think that's the most frustrating part for you right now is that you feel like you're spinning your wheels. Until you start being true to yourself and being honest with yourself about who you are and what you need, it's not going to change. But that's part of the reason why you haven't done that, because you do realize that when you do that, things are going to change. And it is scary, but it is for the best, because you will, this weight will be lifted off your shoulders. You will feel free to breathe. Your grandfather's just saying, don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck. Hi, Sherry.
Okay. Next one. It's going to be from YouTube. From Kenzie. Hi, guys. Hope all is well. Today is my birthday, and I was wondering if you had any messages from my grandparents or great aunts.
Okay. Hi, Kenzie. Let's see. Happy birthday. I'm hearing you definitely have a crowd over here. I can tell you that. I'm hearing don't forget to make a wish when you blow out your candles. Like that's a big deal. Superstitions and things like that I feel like are definitely they're definitely what you thrive on. It's what you grew up with. It's what they're fun, but it also reminds you that you have belief in something. And I feel like your family is all around you because they want you to know you have love and support right now. And you have to remember to go back to that place of when you were young and when those kinds of things were fun, simple. They may not be true. There might not be anything to them, but it gives you hope. It gives you something to look forward to. And that's what you need. I see you like running. I see you exercising and working out. You're being commended because I feel like the increase in activity is a very good thing. However, I'm also being told to caution you to not push yourself too hard on that. So keep it up and in moderation is what you're being told. Okay, so thanks for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Okay, back over here to the comments.
You all right?
Yeah. So to follow up from Mariah there, spot on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then for Mackenzie, very big in my family with cutting the cake and making the wishes. I've been stressed with schoolwork and the kids have been harder on myself a lot lately. So, and thank you so much. Again, happy birthday. And, it's always good when we can go ahead and connect. So like I said, guys, if you have some validation that you can put in there, it's great for us to kind of get it out there.
Anybody want to join us in the studio? Anybody want to come in the studio? I like seeing your faces. Come on.
So the next one's going to be from Ivana. Hi, Kristie and Mike. I would love to know if my mom's room will be cleaned out soon. Should I have more patience? Thank you.
Hi, Ivana. So,
there
she is. I missed your lovely face. Bring her on. This is her.
All right.
How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good. Can you hear me well? Or?
Yes. Yes, we can. Excellent. Yeah, you're going to have some patience, my dear. You're going to have to, this is going to be a struggle. That this is not going to go in a timely manner or hope even really in the way that you want or hope for it to go. But when it does, it's going to be just fine. It's going to work out well. And actually the extra time is going to be needed and it will prove to be worth it.
Okay.
So I know you feel like people are dragging their feet and they kind of are, but it's with good reason this time, even though they're known to do that. This time it'll work out in your favor. So yes, bide your time, ask work to be patient with you and yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Intuition is always right. So
follow your gut. You know that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to have such a clear message. So
good.
Good. That's all I really wanted to know, actually.
All right. Good, because that's all I got for you. Yes. So enjoy the rest of your family time.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
You.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh,
it's got to be late for her to come in tonight. So.
Oh yeah, she comes. She's She's I don't even know which country she's in right now. To be honest with you, she goes back and forth between a couple. So, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Here's one of those guys that ask questions on 3 different spots, but we'll bring him in anyway. Jason has a question.
Call Jason
Anything
out
for
like
me
that.
tonight? Well, I'm like, hey, who's this?
I'll smack him for you, Frosty. Don't worry. Let's see. feel like this is your dad stepping forward. I'm hearing him say, I'm proud of you for the work that you've done. Then I see the job that you usually work, and he says it's time to do better. It's time to move on. It's time to, that was okay, but now you need to, really focus on something more stable, something, I hate to say grown up, because he's not trying to be insulting when he says that. I was trying to find a better word, but that's kind of his word. So it is his word. So he says it's just time to move on. That's how he's saying it, even like that. I keep seeing a rocking chair empty, rocking. Take care of your mom.
Follow up.
Okay. Yeah, he's validating for you that it's time. Yeah, because he's not coming down on you in any way. That's why I can't change their words, but I was trying to find at least get him to help me find a different way to say it, because it kind of sounds harsh, but I feel like that's his personality too. That's how he would say it to you. You will do okay, he says. You will be okay, and you will find what you're looking for. Be patient. And then I get about 6 months. I get the number 6, and I feel like it's 6 months. I feel like everything's going to start changing for you then. So hang on and just keep doing what you're doing. He says, do your due diligence, and it will happen. So in other words, if you stop because you think something's coming your way and you don't have to do anything else, it's not the case. It's what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, the way you've been doing it, to continue your search and to continue to do better for yourself. That is how this opportunity is going to come about. So don't do anything differently. Don't stop. It's like you have to earn it, and then you're going to be rewarded for that. So definitely keep going. Yeah. And you're going to be good. It's going to be good for sure. Yeah. So thanks for your question. Let me know how that works out.
All right. And Ivana, thank you for coming to us in the middle of the night.
Okay. She's back in the Netherlands. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
I love her.
All right. Jason has some follow up here. Okay, 6 months sound good,
well,
but I was hoping for sooner.
I understand, but it doesn't mean the wheels aren't going to be in motion sooner. In 6 months, things are going to change. That's what I'm seeing. So you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is from Heidi. Any messages from my mom?
Hi, Heidi. So, honestly, I see your son, and I'm being told that you kind of need to back off of him a little bit. I feel like it has to do with your grandson. Like, I feel like he needs room to wiggle and to parent. And not that you're trying to, well, I think sometimes you kind of know you are, but that's how we are as moms. I think it's more, you're trying to help him do right. You're trying to be on top of things. I even feel like maybe you have to help be a part of daily things. And it can be, it can be very easy to slide into a parental role. And he may not do everything perfect or the way, could be done better, but you have to let him find his way with that. So definitely just give him some breathing room, but you are a huge support for him, and you are continue to show him love and help him find his way. That's going to be the best thing you can do for him. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Okay. Another one coming in from YouTube. It's from Jessica. Would love a message if drawn to see if my business will be successful this year. Thank you.
Yes. Hi, Jessica. Yes, it's going to be, but it's going to happen more slowly than you want. I feel like it's going to be like this for quite a while, maybe like a year, and all of a sudden it's going to go boom, and it's going to take off. So keep doing what you're doing, because even though it doesn't feel like it's working, it really is. It's just not happening in your time. And I feel like you're thinking to yourself, okay, but I have responsibilities and obligations, and I need this to work. It's going to. So that's why you're getting the reassurance, and they're supporting you on it. Because if you change or you try to do something different at this point, you're going to ruin it, and it's not going to work. It's not going to happen at all. And then you're going to have to go back to square one and probably get a job on your own, and you don't want to have to do that. So definitely stick to the plan, is what your spirit guides just said. Stick to the plan, and everything will work out, I promise. And it will be not only worth it, they're saying tenfold. You'll have a return tenfold on this. It will happen. And within 5 years, you're going to be very successful. It's going to have already taken off, and you're going to be in a very good spot. So just be patient. Follow your gut too. I feel like you're very intuitive, and you just need to really let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. You will be okay and taken care of in the meantime. All right. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with all of that.
From Sandra, anything for me?
Hi, Sandra. I'm hearing you need to learn to be more creative. I'm also getting lightheaded. My eyes feel funky. I feel like I have no energy, and I could just kind of like slump forward. So I'm trying to figure out who this is, but they're not really making it easy. I feel like this might be you, actually. I feel like you need to take better care of yourself. I'm seeing leafy greens. When I see leafy greens, that tells me you need to change your diet up. You need to start watching what you eat a little bit more closely. I feel like you need to get out there and dance. That's what I keep seeing too. I've seen it 3 times. You need to get out there and dance. I feel like you need more activity in your life, but it doesn't have to be traditional, going to the gym, exercising, workout videos, whatever the case is. It just needs to be activity where you can have fun and not feel like you're doing that, and enjoy yourself, because it's meant to be mind, body, soul, and finding and keeping that balance, not killing yourself in a way that because we have to and it's necessary. And be more creative, and you'll start finding your way with that. So thank you very much for your question. Best of luck.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. Getting my little. I do like this new thing that StreamYard gives me, this little extra side panel here.
Yeah.
This is from Stephanie. Hi, Kristie. Any messages for me?
Hi, Stephanie. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, you need to get a life. That's just kind of
well, that's not nice.
Well, it's a good thing I know her.
Yeah.
Because you have so much going for you, and the move was so good for you. What?
I'm gonna have to use this one for me. The views or whatever. Views are our guests. The views of our other co-hosts are not the same as this one. Get away.
You're an ass.
Yeah, well, I try to be.
And you know what? I can just picture Stephanie's probably laughing her butt off because.
Well, she says you're right. So.
I'm probably right that she's laughing her butt off at you. At the situation and at what I just said her. Anywho, do you mind not interrupting the creative process here?
I'm sorry. I think, but I'm finally catching this green scene, and it does look like a shower curtain behind you now that I stare at longer. Yep. I don't think I could change
at least
anything.
I shower with a shirt on.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I'm not going there. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Let's
you know
finish
what?
Stephanie's question.
Yeah, I
It's
will.
getting
We're just gonna do that. I muted him. Okay. Anyways, Stephanie, you have a lot going on. The move was great for you. You're doing a lot of really good things. The way it should be for you right now, but you're so wrapped up in the baby, your daughter, those kinds of things. And again, much like what I just, you know what? It's time for you to make sure you're having a life of your own. I actually pick up on a gentleman in your life. And I feel like you should pursue this. And I feel like maybe you kind of are, but in your own way. So if that's the case, then you're getting support. And that means that, yes, it's right. You should pursue it or continue to see how it goes. All I can picture right now is slapping you upside the head. You.
You want to get the right angle here? Try that here. Should I do this? Make life easier? Okay. Yep. All right. Bye-bye. Nope, okay.
I just feel really good about your life. If you want the honest to God truth, I feel happy and I feel free. And you know what? I see Mary. I feel like Mary's going to end up joining you. I can't imagine the phone call I'm going to get. I see Mary down there with you. I feel like maybe there's been talks about it. I feel like maybe she's been going back and forth about it, or you have encouraged it. But I feel like that's a good move for her too, and it would be a good move for you to have her around. That's funny. So, all right. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for your question and your sense of humor. Best of luck with everything. Oh, Michael.
Yep. Yeah, I just waiting for Psycho. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that shower card behind you. You know, I just
not do me any favors, man. Yeah, please.
Depends on your neighbors. So let's see here. So
one more.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we can do one more.
Okay.
Let's get back up into the chart here. And
it's 9:30 already.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you from Jan. All right. And from Lori, any messages from me?
Hi, Lori. Yeah. So with regards to your, I am getting a stabbing sensation in my ribs from the side. And now I feel lightheaded. Who's Ron? Ron. I got the name Ron. But what I was going to say was with regards to your son, your spirit guides are saying, stop trying so hard. You are all consumed. You need to kind of back off a little bit and give yourself the permission to breathe. Focus on, I know this sounds harsh, but their words are what's important, what's right in front of you, and what you know needs to be done. Don't feel guilty. It's okay. Things will work out for the best. Give yourself a break, is what your spirit guides are saying to you. Yeah. And as far as the house goes, I see things taking off again in a different way. Everything is coming along nicely. Even the bumps and the kinks It's okay. I'm being told everything is on track with that. All of a sudden, I can't breathe. This started in my back. So it's somebody who had lung issues like COPD, lung cancer, pneumonia, COVID, something like that. I feel like this is a mother figure for you. She's here going, this woman is like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So whatever it is you think you're going to do, whatever you're contemplating, don't do it. It's starting to go away. I'm being told you're not listening. You're already arguing with her in your head. You have to trust on this one. You have to trust. Your head's getting in the way. We're using too much logic where we should be using gut instinct and feeling and guidance. You have to trust that. And you have to trust that. Okay. She's good. So thanks for your question. Best of luck. Ooh, that was an intense ending to the session.
It's been a crazy, crazy night. So
yeah, it has. Wow.
So no formalized show next week.
No. Well, we have to break it to them. Starting in the month of March, we are going to twice a month. We are not going to be every week. What?
We got to answer this question because that's a good question.
You know what, dude? Pick a freaking direction.
Yeah, well, we're done. But that's a question that a lot of people ask.
Hi, Matt.
And
what exactly?
Better than you try to explain it than me.
Oh, I would love to see you explain this.
No, I'm not. That's all you.
No, I'm not. No. Okay, so spirit guides, the divine, all of that is based on everyone's personal belief systems and what is right for them. Your culture, your background, your family upbringing, your religion, whatever your basis is, whatever your foundation is. So I do believe that we have spirit guides. I do believe that we all have spirit guides, whether it's one, whether it's many, but I work off of the premise that there are 4 main guides that kind of roll into one. And I do refer to it like the Trinity because I have a Catholic background, where I feel like we have a life guide, a protector, a teacher, and like a financial type of a guide, the 4 big things that we deal with as human beings, the 4 major departments of being a human being in life. So, but I do feel like they kind of roll into one, and like the life guide is like the one, they just kind of come together as one force. I do believe that, we plan with them before we come into each lifetime. I do, they have the blueprint of the life and the things that we're supposed to accomplish. And it is their job from the second we're born to the second we die to keep us on that path using that blueprint that we have, mapped out for ourselves for this life.
I can't believe you have a financial advisor. Go ahead. That they work for one of the bigger firms or one of the smaller firms?
You know what?
I know you got a message that's gonna freak Matt out, and I can see it. And I'm sure somebody else has probably run from the house already because he just asked the question. So, hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky. You need to check on your brother, Matt. You need to check on your brother. Keep an eye on him and check on him. That was the message. Okay, so financial, I say financial, it's easier. Work, career kind of a guide. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So financial is a little bit easier because your money's roped into that and everything, but really it's the path you need to take for work, career, vocation, that kind of thing. Smart ass.
Okay,
so
it's not a Bitcoin thing.
No, it's not a financial advisor like you're going to invest here and you're going to do it. But actually, if you feel the pull in your intuition and your gut and your intuition and your gut says to do something like that, then you do it because that is your guide helping you. I'm over you tonight.
It doesn't help me at the casino or at the lotto machine. So
no, it doesn't. That's true.
And it gets me to work too much. So,
so yeah, so that's the short of it. Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Follow your gut always. I always tell people it's very simple, even though it's not very simple. Spirit and your spirit guides rely on feeling and instinct, intuition, psychic ability. We all have it. It's your gut. Follow it. If you have a $10 million deal on the line and you are sitting down to sign those final papers and everything up to that point felt right, but when you sit down to sign those papers, I don't care if every I is dotted, every T is crossed, and it's done 3 times. If your gut says, do not sign those papers, you do not sign those papers. Something has changed. It's not for you to know what. It's for you to trust and walk away. As soon as we start to apply logic, we screw ourselves every time. Every time. That's our ego getting in the way. You will always be given guidance. All of us will be given guidance on what to do and how to do it. And we just have to learn to trust that, and just because something doesn't work out or something, gets harder because of it does not mean you did the wrong thing or you shouldn't have listened. It means you're right where you need to be. We don't grow unless we have peaks and valleys. If everything was just a level playing field, we'd learn nothing and grow in no way. And then where are we? Nowhere. And life would be boring. And then we wouldn't have excitement. No, but do you know what I mean? So always, always, always. I've told people not to go on vacations. I've told people not to take trips they've spent $10,000 on. Some listen, some don't. Some regretted it. Some didn't. So it just all depends. But yeah, so you always, always, always follow your gut. There, that's I'll get off my soapbox now.
All right. So we had some follow-up in there. So I think you went right along with that. So yes, folks, we are going every other week. So that's why I thought it was important to grab that last question for folks that wondering about the spiritual stuff, because, Kristie and I will both be doing events next week live with some other folks. So keep an eye out on the channels. We'll be definitely, bouncing out of YouTubes and,
yes,
if we have signal, I'm going to be working with some of our former guests, and reaching out to my partner here to get some help.
But yeah, and I mean, I will be putting up a schedule. I am working on something now, and actually, I have a pretty cool guest lined up for for the 8th. Hopefully, I'm just waiting for confirmation, and we will definitely do another reading show though as well. We'll try to do one once a month. So we will alternate and look for good topics. If you guys have things you want to hear us discuss and talk about, let us know. We are happy to do that. We're actually trying to move more in that direction as well, because, we have a lot of our own thoughts and ideas and feelings in the way we work, and we want to share them with you as well. Guests are great. We'll always have guests too, but we have a lot to offer as well. So we're going to start turning in that direction too.
That old Tactical Tuesday is coming back.
Oh, goody. I can't wait. Hey, I'm kidding. All right. So in the meantime, please keep your eyes on our pages and stay well, be safe,
and sample on.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Good night.